Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one, we're gonna be taking a close look at the new podium vehicle, this thing, the Albany V-STR, or the way I like to call it, the V-STR. As always, we're gonna be going on a tour to Los Santos Customs. On our way there, I'll be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the vehicle. We're gonna be upgrading the vehicle, and by the end of the video, I'm gonna be telling you if this podium car is worth getting for free from the Lucky Wheel this week. And with that, let's start off with a 360 around the car while I give you some facts about it. And first and foremost, well, if you know what this car is based on, you it kind of makes sense to you. It's based on the 2016 to 2019 Cadillac CTS-V, although in my opinion, the front of it at least, the headlights at least, really looks like a Mercedes E-Class, the older generation. In terms of vehicle interactivity, this is what you can do with it. You can, wait for it, open all of its four doors, the hood, and the trunk. And that's a beautiful... Is it an American or is it a German engine? Because, yeah, from some angles, it does look like an E-Class. At least in my opinion, let me know if I'm wrong. Of course, on the back, it does look like a Cadillac. But, yeah, very, very weird one. And in terms of interactivity, it's kind of okay. Now, let's close everything back up and look at how the interior of this one looks. And something that I should mention also is that this vehicle costs $1.3 million, which is kind of expensive, but also today's price in GTA, I don't know, kind of makes sense. The sound is kind of on the okay side. And okay, some wheel spin there. This puppy has a bite. As you can see, it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle exclusively, and it's a sports car if you want to categorize it in GTA Online. And with that, let's go to Los Santos Customs, and as I said before, on our way there, I will be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the V-STR. And so far, it feels smaller than it is, clearly. I don't know, it has this weird thing about the handling. It almost floats. I know it's a Cadillac, it's supposed to, but in GT Online it's kind of unnecessary, and I don't know. Do I like it? Do I don't like it? Feels weird. That's probably the best way I can describe it. Acceleration, not gonna blow your socks off. In terms of top speed, not gonna blow your socks off. In terms of oh, that was cool. In terms of handling, good. The brakes are surprisingly decent, although we're not really going up that high in speed, so like how bad can you mess up the brakes? But yeah, it's basically a very meh vehicle. That's probably the best way to describe it. I'm very curious to see what we can customize on this one because it was released in a fairly interesting time in GT Online. As said before, the Albany V-STR was well, it still is actually a sports car in GT Online. You can sell it for this many dollars, which we're not going to be doing. We are, however, going to be upgrading all the performance options up front, so we do not forget anything by the end of the video. Transmission and the turbo. Ooh, we have this thing. And now let's start upgrading the visuals. Okay, that's it's one of those lazy vehicles that the front bumper is actually a front splitter option. Amazing. I already hate it. Okay, so let's put on a smiley face and continue on with the video. As much as I want to just sell the car now. Because really, this really is disappointing. Oh my. Okay, now let's go with the custom splitter, even though I hate splitters on vehicles like this that are really not meant to have them. The exhaust we can also change and modify. And, yep, I do hate all of them. Including those. Yep, including that. Okay, so we're going to be going with the stock exhaust. The grille we can also change. By change, I mean debadge. The hood we can change. Just a little tiny bit. And, wow. Lazy. This vehicle, by the way, came out in the end of 2020. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. But let's go with this one. The hood catches. Nope. The lights, we're not going to be doing. The livery, here are all the liveries you can choose from. And by the end, I think I'm going to go with either with the none option or this one. Although having a spoiler doesn't really make sense for it. Speaking of things that don't make sense, this thing doesn't, the splitter. But hey, it is what it is. Now let's go with the none option, just to look cooler and cleaner. Let's see, the mirrors. I'm actually surprised that they gave us some, well, decent options for the mirrors. I'm gonna be going with the stock ones though, because I don't really like the rest. The license plate, let's go with this one. Why not? The respray we're gonna be doing at the end of our Los Santos customs. For now, let's go with the carbon roof. Why not? The side skirts, just lazy. Okay, go with this one. The spoiler, well, we can go with the... We can't really remove the spoiler. That's so disappointing. Something that I'm finding very interesting is that the brakes on paper look horrible, but in reality, they're kind of decent. Maybe it's because the car is not very powerful. At least it wasn't when I first drove it here. The suspension, we can slam it to the ground, which I'm not going to be doing, but I think I'm going to be going with this suspension, because at this point, I don't really care, because, yeah, wow. Okay, and we can put a fin on the thing. We can make a carbon as well. The wheels, I do like those, so we're gonna be keeping them. Window tint, full tint, of course. Well, not of course, but for this one it just makes sense. And with that, let's choose a color for this week's podium car. Rather, let's see what color you guys chose in this week's poll. If you don't know, I do a poll every week asking you guys, the viewers of the Bullshit Party, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in this video you're watching right now. And for this week, red won, because, well, yeah, it's a cool color. And let's see, what can we do? Oh, first, of course, we're going through all the chameleon colors. This, of course, looks gorgeous. And yeah, this looks very good as well, but yeah, $46,000, it's not really in my budget. So let's see something less expensive, maybe the metallic red. This looks kind of cool as well, although it's, yeah, it does look candy, so the name makes sense. And okay, so we have some cool reds. Yeah, this one I don't like. This one is, I don't know, maybe this one or this. Let's see, maybe this one. I think this is the one, so we're gonna be going with it. And thank you so much to everybody that chose red. I think I think it looks good. Chameleon for the secondary color. Nope. Although at the moment, isn't this chameleon as well? Kind of. So let's go with metallic and make them red as well. As soon as I find it. Ah, there we go. So is it this one or this? Looks kind of okay. The trim color. Yep. And the crew emblem on the side of the vehicle. And of course it's crooked, because why not? You see? But it's technically not crooked when you look at the ground and it's horizontal. But it's crooked in terms of the lines of the vehicle, which really annoys me. I would love to be able to just tilt it a little bit, you know, flip it. Just a tiny, like 5 degrees. Ugh. And yeah, I guess that's the vehicle customization. This is how much money we can sell it for, so I guess we didn't spend that much on it. And it's already nighttime, so I guess let's see how the headlights perform, because that's exciting. Wow. So the high beam headlights are actually the fog lights? Okay. Cool. Is it still... Ooh, interesting. Is it still a rear-wheel drive vehicle? Of course it is. But something that I noticed very interestingly, it's much more powerful. At least from what I remember from 10 minutes ago when I drove it here. But yeah, it does feel more powerful, like it pulls a lot more. Is it better in terms of the other things? Well, it's still kind of mediocre. And I still don't know if I like the handling or not. It has this very weird floaty thing that... I don't know. It's weird. Do I recommend getting this vehicle from the Lucky Wheel this week? I would have to say with both ends, thumbs down. Both thumbs down. Is it a good vehicle? I don't think so. Does it cost $1.3 million? Of course not. Are you gonna be able to win races with it? Of course. Well, I don't want to say of course not, but probably not. Are you gonna have fun driving it? Well, probably not. Are you gonna have fun customizing it though? And this is, for me, the most important question. And the answer for this one is a resounding no. The customization is just horrible, lacking. Make this a Benny's vehicle or just remove it from the game. I don't care. But at its current state, it's a pass for me. I wouldn't even bother getting this just because you're gonna have one filled garage space. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Let me know what do you think of the V-STR in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all in the next one. And of course, we're ending the video by seeing if this vehicle is off-road worthy. And I just realized, by the way, that I made a video review of this car, I want to say 4 years ago, because this has been on the podium before. And I really wonder what my opinion of the V-STR back then was, because I wasn't as jaded as I am now, because now I have hundreds of podium vehicles clogging up all of my garages. But back then, I was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and, yeah, filled with optimism. But, wow, yeah. Off-roading, and this is off-road, no. Just like my English. So, no bueno. There. Made it better.